Yo, what it do?
What up, everybody?
Tinfoil
What's
Fitted.
good? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode, baby. You know what it is. Thursday nights, man. We in here.
Hell
Posty
yeah.
in the building. Wiz in the building.
Hope
Hopefully,
everybody's been having a good week.
I was just gonna say that. Hopefully, everybody having a good week. Enjoyed the little 2-3 days of warm weather we had. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah. I unfortunately did not.
I know you was laid up.
Not in
I've
a
seen
good
a lot
way.
of people. Yeah, for sure. Seen a lot of people got animals shipped out. A lot of people got animals shipped in. Over them
didn't
couple
have
warm
that,
days.
though.
Yeah, it was a blessing, bro. February usually the worst for us. I don't know about y'all. Is it about the same for y'all? February pretty much the worst.
Yeah.
Okay.
February is usually like hella snow, hella rain. You get all that
Yep.
slush shit everywhere.
Same. Okay.
This one so far is not like that.
Not gonna
Pretty dry on these streets.
Yeah, it's been pretty mild. It's supposed to start raining tonight and then transition into snow over the next few days for us. But we'll see how that goes.
I think
man.
we're supposed to get that too. Yeah. I hope that
I ain't
doesn't
got
happen.
I ain't got no animals to ship right away. The only animal I got ship is I got Geo, and then Elias. So they can wait. They don't mind waiting.
yeah.
So yeah, man. I don't think the homie Chris gonna make it today. Hopefully everything is okay with him.
Yeah. Hopefully everything's cool.
Yeah, hopefully everything good. But
Might just had too much green tea.
yeah, it could be. It could be too much of green tea. So we just gonna rock with the topic for tonight, and then whenever he can tap in, I mean, there's enough cryptids for us, and he likes the aliens and all that too. So whenever he tap in, we could do that. But I'm pumped for this one, man. Cryptids is one of my favorite, like, tinfoil conspiracy fringe kind of out there topics as well.
Yeah, it is fun.
It's fun. That's it. It's fun. It's cool to think like that.
Oh yeah. We did
question.
Bigfoot, and that was fun.
Yeah. Bigfoot was nice. And I think I said it on that one. That's one of the ones that I truly put a lot of, I guess you could call it, faith in, belief. I feel like if out of a lot of the cryptids that's out there, that one's very plausible. You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense. Big hairy dude up in the mountains running around. You know what I mean? Like a monkey man.
Mm-hmm.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I can see it. Before we get into it though, let me see what that merch is, boy. I see you got that owl on today.
Hold up. Hell yeah. Bang. Shout out to the whole squad.
Caw. Hell yeah, gang.
And you know, I got the tinfoil joint.
Tinfoil joint. Yes, sir, Ski.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yes, sir, I did, Bosa. I got the shirt today. Tinfoil Fitted. You know what it is, man. We're going to start at the top. Shout out to my man Posty. And then we got Southern Soul Reptiles, man. Real cool cats. Met him at Sear, man. Really dope logo, too. Got the moonshine cool. Bottom. Yeah, that's fire, though. And then they got the QR code on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Not slacking. Yeah, boss, I got it. Thank you so very much, my boy. I'm gonna wear it on Saturday. It told me to wash it before I wear it, so it's actually in the laundry right now.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to my man Bosa. Love you, bro. Marcel in the building.
Oh yeah, I see a couple new people on chat. Let's say what's up.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. See who in the building tonight.
First we got. Hell yeah, what up?
Yo, Duval ran into some I think it was Duval. I might be wrong. Ran into some tough times. Was that you? Need to whittle down a few animals in your collection? Mike? Did I read that correctly? I don't know. Let me know if I did. If so, I'll spread the word. And also, the homie Dwight.
Hope not. Hope everything is well.
Yeah, I do. I hope everything is okay. I hope I'm wrong. And the homie Dwight as well. Dwight the Pie Man, y'all know him. Music Man Dwight. He also is shrinking his collection, kind of getting down to the bare minimum that he want to work with as well. So he gonna send me a list of those animals available, and then I'll put that out there as well. So I just want to put that in the atmosphere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Mr. Floppy, the tiger himself.
He got them shorts on the way.
Got them tiny shorts coming. Yo, that was funny. I did not expect him to bid on that shit at all.
He wasn't trying to let nobody else rock.
He wasn't nobody show off their thighs, bro. He wants no competition. Straight up. Oh, it was Duval. Okay, yeah. So y'all keep an eye on Instagram. Go check out the homie Duval Instagram and show him some love, man. Help him out. You know how the community do it when it's time to do it. So y'all come together, do what we supposed to do for another one of the homies, man.
Oh
yeah. But yeah, RO ass, man. Shout out to that weirdo right there.
This guy.
Yeah. I don't know.
The homie Mission
Big John
Morris.
in the building. Shout out to the Mission
fam. Appreciate you, bro.
Hell yeah. Thank you for tapping in, brother. Homegirl Jody in the building.
Was saying this is Jody.
Shout out to the homegirl Jody.
Oh yeah,
I got a dope positive message from her today, so salute to Jody. Came through right when I needed it. So hell yeah, shout out to Jody, man. There he is right there.
In the
my
chat,
man.
The homie. Hell yeah.
Love you, brother.
Love you.
I don't know how the kids do it.
Yeah. It's like gang signs.
Exactly.
My man Heartland.
Jordan.
Hell yeah.
Past, present, future.
Yeah.
I stole
right
it.
out of my mouth. Pause.
I stole it. Shout out to my man Jordan, man. Holla at him.
Hell yeah. Homie. Barrel, Forbidden Scales.
Shout out to Marcel. Yo, did you see Cool Boy comment? Yo, that's hilarious, man. I wonder who that is. I wonder who's Homie
Brave.
Shout out to my man Brave. Got that Legends of the Hidden Temple / Drake's Adventures logo popping. Yo, Cool Boy is hilarious. My man Randall.
What up?
Shout out to the big homie. I can't wait I gotta make my way to the West to go holler at Randall and Larry, man.
I'm dead. What up, Cool Boy?
Funny. What up, Cool Boy? Appreciate you, man.
Oh shit.
RO said he putting them shorts on this weekend. That boy on some freaky fraud. Yo, come home, mom misses you. It's hilarious, bro.
That is hilarious.
That's pretty good, man. Also, big shout out to the homie channel sponsor, show sponsor, man. Your boy AA Ron, man, number 3, man.
Yeah.
He did his thing with that auction, man. He right here. He doing his thing, man, making major moves.
Yeah.
Bro, shout out to AA Ron. Yeah, even in Tinley, bro. That's major, man. Shout out to the homie, man, for sure. My boy Ken just tapped in. Shout out to the homie Ken as well, putting on that auction for my man Bosa.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you, brother.
What's up, Ken?
Hell yeah. Cryptids, man. What's your favorite cryptid, bro? Out of all of them that's out there, what's your favorite, bro?
Oh man.
Like not necessarily the one you believe the most, just which one is your favorite?
Favorite, man. I don't know.
I like Chupacabra, bro. That
I
shit's
think,
hilarious
yeah,
to me.
that's what I was gonna say too.
That shit is
Think
that
chupacabra.
whole myth is funny as hell to me, bro. The goat sucker, bro. Like out of all the animals, you want to
I
take a
think
goat?
too, it's like probably because that one like started when we were kids and shit in the 90s, and yeah.
I'm sure it was just like a coyote with mange or something like that. That
Actually,
somebody
yeah,
saw.
that's what um all of them ended up being. All the like not all, but a lot of the reports and shit in America,
Yeah,
people supposedly caught them and shit, and that's when they ended up being like coyotes and
yep.
foxes, dogs with
Foxes.
like
Yeah,
severe mange and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen a couple of them type of animals. And I lived in Mississippi for a while, and there was certain little towns you would go into. They barely had like roads, bro. It was still like dirt roads, and they'd be like wild packs of dogs just roaming around, going in people's
Mm-hmm.
garbage, whatever. And there was one that didn't have no hair at all, just straight mange, bro. And it was like it looked painful, like he looked puffy. You know what I mean? Like just it looked like it
Yeah.
hurt. And he was the most aggressive one. He was the meanest one, of course, because I mean he was in pain all the time, obviously. So he didn't want nobody or nothing messing with him, bro. So I think a lot of that, like aggression, and then preying on the weakest animal that they could get because it can't, run and keep up with the pack and hunt and do all the things that it normally would do. So I think that myth kind of, like you said, it kind of started as an urban legend and snowballed.
Yeah. Like I said, that
Tinfoil
was
said
like in the
like that.
90s and shit. So that was like right in the beginning of the internet and
The
things
internet.
first starting to going viral.
Yes.
People were really into like tabloid culture in the
Yep.
90s.
Yep.
Shit like that.
100%.
So yeah, it was easy for the
A
media to
story.
spin that shit and just get out of control with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Duval said the Loch Ness Monster, his favorite. That's one of my favorites too. Nessie is a classic, bro.
Monster.
Nessie
Oh,
is a
yeah.
classic. It just makes no sense to me. Granted, Loch Ness is huge, Loch Ness is deep, but we talking about a dinosaur, like an actual dinosaur. I just don't know if that's. I don't know if that's still there. Like it might be something
See,
smaller.
I think
Go
it
ahead.
could be possibly true. The Loch Ness Monster.
I mean,
Some of those
I'll
stories
say
are
this.
crazy old. And
I'll say this. Back then, I could believe it. Back then.
yeah.
If it was
Yeah.
one left over, it got isolated, you would see it every once in a while, whatever. But if people still seeing it now, today, or like from the 80s, 90s on, no way. No way.
Yeah.
I think it had to be dead by then, bro. Like the last one left, it can't breed, it can't make more. It has a finite life. I don't know. I believe them old ones though, like the old black and white, the old newspaper stories, like that type of. I believe that for sure.
Yeah.
It could have been an old dinosaur, leftover remnant.
Okay. Fucking
Cool boy said
dragon.
leprechaun. Dragons. Now see, I feel like dragons are a real thing.
Yeah.
And I say that
Definitely been like some type of water dragon or.
I say that
Gross.
because every culture has a picture of a dragon or an image of a dragon or the word dragon or some form of dragon. Every culture, ancient, cross oceans, never talk to each other, but they both know what dragons are. They both drawing them on the
Yeah.
fucking, you know what I mean? Making statues to them and that. Like, come on, man. I don't know. And then we misid'd bones forever. So who's to say these dinosaur bones are actually dinosaur bones? What if it's something else?
Yeah.
What if every time somebody said dinosaur, they actually meant dragon? Who knows?
That's
Feel me?
possible.
And they got the one in the ocean.
They've done admitted to like covering things up on purpose and stuff, so
Yeah,
you
they
never
do.
know what's going on. So
They do. They got the one in the ocean. The what is it, Leviathan or whatever? Have you seen those reels
live, yeah,
between Antarctica and South America?
yeah.
And it's like
That's what I was
waking
about
up
to
or
say
whatever.
too. Is that the Loch Ness could have just been a giant leviathan too.
Okay. All right. Now that I could stand behind that. It could have been a leviathan or something like that left over to Israel, one that didn't go to sleep, or the eye, because they say that
serpent.
it went to sleep due to the ice age. You know what I'm saying? It's cold blood animal, whatever. But like, it's a Google image. It's pretty freaky, man. Like you can kind of see a dragon, but if you want to see it, you're gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah, that's another thing. A lot of things. If enough people believe in them, they become true.
A thing. Yeah. And then you got the old bones. We gonna talk about mermaids because that's the one I believe in, bro. What was I talking about? Randall threw me off. I got ADHD so fucking bad, bro. So bad. Go ahead, because I completely lost my train of thought.
I was gonna ask you if you do you believe in the Leviathans?
It's in the Bible.
Yeah.
So I mean, I kind of have to. But the Bible is mistranslated like crazy as well. So like,
true.
It could be something different, but like even the Bible has mention of dragons and creatures coming from the ocean and this type of thing. Like, so
I was say is so like we already have some snakes and stuff that get outrageously big now.
True.
And like things back in the day definitely were like a lot bigger, like we were talking about backstage, like Megalodon and stuff like that. So
Titanoboa,
the idea
and all
of the idea of a ginormous serpent isn't really too far fetched to me.
True.
Back in the day.
True. Duval. Just because you ain't seen it don't mean it's not real. That's true. Very true. That's true. And Jordan, I agree. If there is a dinosaur, it's in the ocean. Like that big ass. See, and Posty, you hit it on the head too. If you take a goldfish out of your fucking fish tank and throw it in a pond where it got no predators, it'll be a 20-pound goldfish. It just will grow and grow and grow until it die, bro. You feel me? Like, who's to say that there isn't a giant whatever in the deep ocean that we can't, get to and or see? Whether it be a shark, a dragon, a dinosaur, a alligator, man, bear, pig, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's to say that it's not down there? This is the reason why this is always going to be a debate, because you can't prove one way or another until we catch one of them joints. Behemoth, Cthulhu, like all these type of things kind of come from the same unknown, unseen monster in the dark kind of vibes.
Heck yeah.
Here go one for you that I was thinking about. Remember Jonah and the whale in the Bible?
Vaguely.
Where he got swallowed by a whale. He stayed in there for however many days. Jesus was like, he was in there praying, and then God was like, all right, and then he told the fish, go up to land and spit him up. But in either Hebrew or Jewish, maybe, the word is not whale. It actually is behemoth in the Bible. Like a dragon basically ate this kid and was just swimming around with him in his belly, bro. It was that big. Like he was walking around in his belly, lit a fire in there and all this kind of shit, bro. Yeah. For days until God was like, all right, come on out. And then the behemoth went up to land and just spit him out on land, bro. And that's in the Bible as well. And like, granted, like I say, mistranslations happen, but behemoth, bro, it's a crazy title.
It is.
Because that's another one of the ones that they mention in Revelation. You know what I'm saying? Like the behemoth gonna come You know what I mean? All that's gonna happen all at the end of days. So I don't know. I don't want to see it. And it also remind me of that movie with the guys. It was a scary movie with Thor, with Chris Hemsworth. And the mixed dude from Grey's Anatomy and shit. And they went to the cabin in the woods. That's what it's called. Cabin in the woods. Remember how all the dudes was working in like they was all working like it was a factory job or whatever, but they was sending monsters to go up and kill the people. They had to do it in the right order for ritualistic purposes to please the gods, the old gods. And then at the end of the movie, they didn't do it. Fast forward. And one of the old gods' hands reached up out of the middle of the earth, bro. And it was just massive. And it just like plopped down on the middle of the earth. Like this giant hand, bro, and just started put
like a basketball and shit.
Yeah, bro, huge. Like it just was like, and then that's when it cut to black, bro. And it's like, yo, if these ancient guys, Titan, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that actually did exist or do, we living on they remnants right now, literally. Oh, yeah. We walking around on they remnants, bro. So, it's pretty wild. Yeah, mermaids. Mermaids are the one I believe in, though.
Yeah, I think I do believe in mermaids. There's too many stories and shit.
Old-timey stories. And, like, I think a lot of the stories that we hear of different creatures actually are the same creature. Like, I think sirens and mermaids are the same thing.
Yeah.
I was talking to you, Posty, backstage, and my cousin live in Africa and been living there since, it's damn near 10 years now. And he lives in one of the towns near the coast. So there's ocean, there's a lot of, like, resort areas, and no matter where you go at night or shortly before night, they lock and guard the ocean from you. Like they put up a big gate, close it, and lock it, and they put guards every so often along the gate. They walk patrols to keep people from going in the ocean. And they treat it like a real serious thing. And you can't even get near the ocean because they sit in the dark part of the ocean where you can't see them, and they sing a song to you that makes you just blindly walk out into the ocean deep enough for them to grab you and take you off and do whatever, whether they eat you or whatever it is. That's what they say in Africa. They say they eat you. They eat people. But when my cousin, and he's been telling me that since like probably, I don't know, 2020, something like that. And I believe it. I believe in mermaids, bro. I'll be the first to tell you. I don't know if they these. I don't know, bro, because like I can get deep into it. Like the Pope little hat thing is a fish. You know what I'm saying? It's a fish, bro. It's the fucking like, and they worshiping a fish god. I can't think of his name right now, but that's really what his hat is, bro. When you look at it sideways, it's a fish with his mouth open.
That's crazy.
And there's a whole fish god. There's this whole like undercover fish worship that goes on, and no one talks about it, bro. What up, Patrick? Elias in the building. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot.
What up?
So yeah, I believe in mermaids because they act like it's a real thing in Africa, bro, to the point where they can't tell us about it or say anything about it really, because a lot of that place is like hot spots for people to come for vacations and stuff like that. And CC, the big homie CC also. Shout out to big homie CC. He got podcasts where he talk about cryptids and stuff like that too. And he said the same thing. He said they got like armed guards and will like keep you overnight to keep you from like forcing your way into the ocean just to protect you. Like keep you from getting snatched up and eaten, bro. And that's not just in Africa. Like this, it's the same in like certain places in South America and pretty much any place where you that near water. Got that.
So I recently learned that we have reportings of mermaids actually in Chicago, like downtown at Navy Pier. And a lot of people say at nighttime when they walk all the way to the back to the NNN, and there ain't shit back there and shit. There's really no reason to go back there. A lot of people like to go back there just like to look out into the lake or to go take little, pictures and shit. But yeah, they say when they go back there, you hear like little kids in the water like asking for help, crying for help or whatever, and people look over at a mermaid and the mermaid will try to like tell them to come on and shit in the water.
I believe it, bro. That Bosa is crazy as hell. Shout out to Bosa. That boy is a fool. And you think about it, Cool Boy said it earlier, it's a lot of ancient shit too that's still in effect, like old time cats when a lot of our transport and stuff like that was done on ships. We're talking about mermaids and mermen and strange things happening at night in the ocean and seeing things, through the waves and stuff like that. And I mean, it's a couple good videos out there of people, strapping GoPros to anchors and stuff like that and dropping them down in the water and seeing them, swimming around and kind of curiously looking at the camera. And who knows what Nora and all them, the deep ocean explorers and all them, who knows what they've seen and can't say nothing about, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I don't know. Elias a fool too. He said he want Moon Bay and Mermaid Bay. That boy is on a polyamorous creature compound with space, earth, and water hose. That boy is a damn fool, man.
I'm fucking with it, though.
Elias is a fool, man. That boy gonna have the craziest interplanetary orgy ever. That's a crazy work. Shout out to my man Elias, man. That boy a fool.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, Marcel, facts. If you research a lot of this stuff, you'll be surprised. And it's cool to have this tinfoil hat on after the Epstein files drop, because a lot of the shit that we be talking about has been proven to be at least, not fringe as we thought it was at bare minimum, if not true. So,
man, insane.
Yeah, man. I got a what was it? Hold on. There was a video I want to show of your boy Mothman.
Oh.
Cause that's another one that I could see being a thing.
Yeah. There's a lot of Mothman reportings and sightings in Chicago.
Yeah.
Again, it's downtown crazy. By Navy Pier. All along the beach area, actually. Up
Which
and
is
down
wild.
The Chicago River. And then all the way over by the airport, by O'Hare.
Really? Oh, you remember? Remember when O'Hare got shut down?
Well, like which time?
Because there was a UFO or whatever hovering over it. Yeah, dude. Shut down the whole fucking park or airport. Cause there was a big ass UFO, like they quote unquote called it a mothership. Elias crazy. He said Moth Bay. Uh, boy, a fool, man.
Hell nah.
It was just hovering over.
I don't know if I could do a Moth Bay.
I can't do an interspecies relationship, bro. Interracial is as far as I'm going, man. Straight up.
I don't know.
I can't do interspecies, bro. Interplanetary, bro. That's a lot. Here. Nope, not that one. Hold on. Where is it? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Oh, I wish it wasn't such a small video. I could share the screen though. This ain't the one I was looking for. I lost it, but this one's freaking me out pretty good.
What the heck?
So shout out to Just the Meat. Pause is the name of the YouTube channel. Hopefully I got it muted, but check this shit out, man. Blink. Yeah. Freaky. This is huge, whatever that is. You've seen that one before, I'm sure, right?
Nah.
Yeah. And it can't, like, not land, because, I mean, fuck. The ship would have sank. I don't know what this one is. Oh, the Little Mermaid looking lady. Or witch, maybe. But a lot of the good stuff like this happens in different countries, man. Like, they don't show, like, hold on, let me go back, because this one freaked me out. Like, you could see it kind of roll over right here. Like, that part is, like, rolling.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, bro. It's huge. And a ship is not just going to accidentally run up on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, that big motherfucker surfaced right at the time that the ship was passing by. You could see it, too. It, like, made a whirlpool, so you know it's huge. Displaced a lot of water. But this one freaked me out because he cocked his head, like, right here. He kind of turned and blinked. So that one made me nervous.
Yeah.
Being in the woods, man, is being in the woods is freaky. I'm telling you. I'm trying to find the Mothman one though. Mothman is cool because, like I said, he usually preempts a bad thing, like a crisis or a tragedy or something like that. Almost like a warning. First time he was really popularly seen was when the bridge fell. And then I think he saved some kids from, like, going somewhere sketchy and drowning by scaring them away.
People they like go back and forth if he was trying to warn them about the bridge or if he caused
it. Yeah. And then there's a lot more of a buzz now about Mothman or Dogman.
Yeah, so I'm not super familiar with the Dogman one.
So it's just like me personally,
like
my belief is this werewolf-ish, but not what you think of as like a traditional werewolf, like silver bullet, transform in the full moon, like none of that. It's almost like a hybrid, bro, like a half human, half dog, like head of a dog, hair all over the body. Everything else is human like, but it can like get down on all fours and take off like fast. Like it's been his videos on the internet of people driving away 30, 40, 50 miles an hour and they look over and this motherfucker like next to him, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like next to the car on all fours, hauling ass behind him, trying to get him. It's just a bad creature. And a lot of these,
I could see that one, like, for sure.
and it's always in like remote rural kind of areas. Like it's a lot of myth about it being
like in the US or
it's here, like Ohio, Virginia.
Okay, now that I don't know about.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's here. It's here in the woods.
If it's up and down the Appalachian Mountains,
even as far over as, you know, Native American reservations and Navajo Indians and like up in the Arizona, Utah, like even there, they got stories about them. My belief is it's kind of I just think it's one of the many forms that the Wendigo takes. Honestly, I just think it's just a Wendigo, bro. Like I think it's just a shape-shifting creature, and that's one of the forms that it chooses, and it's been choosing that form throughout history. That's where we get werewolves from. That's where we get, you know, the lichens. That's where we get all that from. It's just a Wendigo transforming into that creature and just getting kind of caught in between transformation kind of thing.
So do you believe that like back in the day, or, you know, even possibly today, who knows how deep people still go at it, but that it's possible for humans to shapeshift, and like witches used to shapeshift and stuff like that?
There's a myth about a witch. I don't remember where it is, but it's in America too. She can shapeshift into like a giant owl, a giant bat, and like they caught her on camera doing this, and this is like Brazil or Portugal or some Spanish speaking country. I want to say it's like Brazil or somewhere over there.
There's one in Mexico like that.
It might be.
It's actually there.
I can't think of the name of her.
It's the Mothman, but it's Mexico and they say it's a witch that turns into a giant owl.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's one of them. And then I also think it could be kind of leftovers. And this is super tinfoil fitted. Leftovers from like the ancient genetic experiments. So like you look at like Egyptian hieroglyphs, they got like animal heads on human bodies. You look at a lot of like Greek myths, Roman myths, you got animals with human bodies, like half human, like minotaurs, centaurs. Pan had the legs of a goat or whatever, played the flute, horns and all that shit. And I think it might honestly be like leftover creatures that like just don't have a natural place in the world, if that makes sense. Like, and they don't really have like a true lifespan because there's nothing like them. So I mean, who knows? Like their natural lifespan could be 10,000 years, and we just don't know because they was made by aliens, bro. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Yeah. And like, I don't know, man. Like all these hieroglyphs freak me out because as much like I got hieroglyphs I got Egyptian all over my body, but as much like there's a dude with the head of a dog right there, and there's a dude with the head of an eagle right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's weird to me. The Sphinx is a human head with a lion body. Griffins.
Yeah.
The Minotaur was chasing dude through the maze and all that type of stuff. It came from somewhere. Somebody didn't just think, what if we put a goat and a human together? I don't know about that. It came from somewhere. Somebody saw something or heard something and wrote that shit down, and it just snowballed into, today. So I think it could be that. It could be like leftovers or remnants or whatever of ancient creatures or ancient experiments on us.
I would say especially with a lot of that stuff too, because a lot of that stuff either rolled over or came from like Greek mythology and shit too.
Exactly.
And back then, when they were like trying to push the Christianity super hard, and anything that you said that like was crazy, they were like blasphemy, and they would have killed you. So
didn't even
if
exist.
they
What are you
didn't
talking
like,
about?
X you out for talking about like some griffins or three-headed dogs or something like that, then
Yep. What's the
I
easiest
guess
way
it's got some credibility.
What's the easiest way to silence you? Make you crazy if you say anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Once other people see how do you get treated, they ain't gonna say shit about it either. It could be 500 people that saw it. Once 50 of them get clowned, the other 450 would be like, I ain't see shit. You know what I'm saying? I like my house. I like where I live. I have a family here. I ain't see nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? It just gets squashed.
Yeah.
It gets squashed and mixed under the rug. And then, I mean, Benji, like, the creatures they probably talk about out there. Australia, the creatures they probably talk about in Australia in the outback. You know what I mean? Like the Amazon jungle, the dark jungles in Africa.
I think they got some Mothman stories in Australia too.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me, bro. And that is another thing that freaks me out. How do these places have the same ancient stories and ancient creatures when they didn't talk to each other back then?
Oh yeah. In Australia, I would legit believe that there probably is a 7-foot tall moth.
Bro.
Australia got all the crazy
bro,
shit.
They got all the wildest animals ever, bro. And then like they isolate it too. You feel me? So like if something's there, that's the only place it's gonna be unless someone transplanted it somewhere else. You feel me? Or like freak of nature type shit. They could ride a storm out or something like that. But like even then, bro, it's just weird, man. So that's another one because I be trying to figure out where that ancient Egyptians got the whole like head of a dog, Horus the eagle, and all that, like the hippo and Set the big ibis, and I wonder where all that came from. And then, like you said, Roman, Greek mythology just kind of carried it over. They picked everything up, but Alexander the Great, or one of them cats that was over there, was going back and forth to Egypt and learning all the shit he could, bro. He was getting all the game from over there. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense when you think about it. Mesopotamia, you know, that type shit. What's another one that's oh shit. Hold on. The video ended. A lot of the ones that give me the most willies, I guess you could say, is the ocean stuff, bro. Like anything that happens in the water.
Yeah.
Cause like
a lot of fucking scares me as it is, kinda. It does what it doesn't.
Knows?
Just the fact that there could be creatures in there trips me out.
Who knows what's down there, man? You get them weird videos of like people in airplanes and helicopters just doing normal, you know, scenic things. little flyover, whatever. But then they go home and they look at the footage and they like, what the fuck is that? And it's a giant like snake swimming through the water or something crazy. And you just like, bro, like, and you missed that while you were looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how many times could we have walked past something just?
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
Never know.
Dickie, what it do?
I think
There's
if like mermaids in the sense of like you know, half humanoid or whatever, that would be kind of cool. But like the siren scary version, that trips me out a little bit. I kind of believe more in that one and those.
It makes sense, bro.
Scary.
Why else would you put yourself in that position other than quote unquote being tricked?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like, I don't know, bro. See, I went down this whole rabbit hole when it came to mermaids. Like, I think like it seems far-fetched and unrelated in any way, but like I think that's why they don't let us like talk to dolphins and shit no more, bro.
Yeah.
Cause like dolphins would be like, yo, this is what's really going on down here, y'all. Yeah, y'all missing out on a lot. Should we fill you in? You know what I'm saying? You want us to spill the tea?
You gotta stay away.
Like, bro, we've been here for I think that movie, whatever that movie is, I always forget the name of it. But like when they talk about how dolphins are like the greatest creature on Earth's history or whatever. Thanks for all the fish. Da, 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 thanks for all the fish. Whatever that movie is, bro. I think it's like some truth behind that, bro. Okay. And like that's why they don't let us fuck with them, man, because they'll tell us everything, bro.
It's definitely a reason why they don't let us talk to them.
Talk to them. We used to give birth in the water with dolphins swimming around, and I don't know. And now it's just, I don't know. Here, I'm gonna scrub through this video, but here's that one of the Titanoboas I was talking about, bro. Now, granted, it's a little bit of depth perception going on in there, but look at them people back there, bro. Like that's a massive snake, bro. And this was like a long time ago, of course. Massive snake, bro. Of course, in like the Amazon jungle or whatever. That whole
it kind of looks like an anaconda. You see how like the
spots,
the eyes are around the sides of the head and stuff too.
Yep. Hold on, where is it? There's a Wendigo, which is freaky. There's that good old Bigfoot. There was one. Oh wait, is this it? No. I forgot all about the Jersey Devil too. You heard about that one, right?
Yeah.
It's like a Mothman, but like with a goat head type thing.
Yeah. That one is super trippy.
Yeah, that one trips me out. That one also has been around for like a long time. Shout out to Most Amazing Elite. That's the channel that's playing right now. Make sure y'all go follow them and all that. There your boy is. Maybe the video is on here. Hold on.
See, that statue right there is at the site of where the first Mothman sighting was, by that bridge.
By that bridge, yep. Yeah, there's a still from one of the videos. There's a video somewhere of it just like flying around a bridge or like a big pillar or something, bro. And it's not like massive, but like the wingspan is huge on that thing. Oh, I thought they was gonna play the video.
Some of the like Chicago sightings, the ones for sure I know, like by the airport.
Yeah.
They go up and down this one road, the road I told you about.
Yep.
And then the people say that basically it pops up out of nowhere and then it hovers above their car, and that its wingspan is just huge across the whole road basically, and that it'll just be above their flying above their car and shit.
Mm.
The area over there too, where them sightings are,
Freaked me all the way out.
is like in the middle of the airport. There's actually an old graveyard right there
Oh, really?
and shit. So yeah, you'd be coming up out of there, and then it's also like a huge freight yard, train yard.
Oh,
Shit.
Jesus.
And that's already got like creepy vibes to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus. There's the skunk ape, also the Yeti, the shoot, I can't think of the other name. There's another one that's like in the south. Ongo
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. There's like Ongo Bongo or Oigo Boigo or some shit like that. You ever heard of that?
Nah.
It's like a smaller
Like the pygmy
Bigfoot. It's like a tiny Bigfoot.
yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Oh,
So do you think that all those are all the same?
I think they're all different locales for lack of a better word. I think they're all different locales of the same species. So like Yeti, for example, is white, a little bigger, a little bulkier, a little hairier, you feel me? Because it's where he is. It's colder. Snow, it could blend in better, whatever. You got the traditional like Sasquatch, that's like the wild man. That's typically in like the Native American areas, like the more forested but not like sparsely forested, not truly forested areas. Then you got your Bigfoot, which is like the PNW up into Canada. You know what I'm saying? That whole California, that whole little swatch up there. There's one in India. You got the skunk ape. It's like down in Florida, and it smells horrible. And makes sense because it's humid. You know what I'm saying? It's probably swimming in swamp water. And
regardless of where Sasquatch came from, I would expect it to probably smell horrible.
They say that's one of the first things that you know. The first ways that you know you're near is you can smell it, and then it starts making noise. You know, screaming at you, it'll throw rocks at you, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
Yeah,
those stories of it like throwing rocks and stuff at people are the ones that trip me out.
Yep. And I honestly feel like Bigfoot is one of those, I don't want to say benevolent, like he's not looking to help us, but he's not out to hurt us either. Like more or less it's kind of like
done
exactly
shit up.
Exactly. More or less like, yo, you in my shit, like get out of here. Leave. That type. You know what I'm saying? That type of deal. That type of vibe is what I'm getting. Have you seen the video of the dude on the train in Colorado? Just fucking scanning the mountains and shit, normal, you know. Oh, check it out. And then he zooms in because you see this Sasquatch walking. And he zooms in and the Sasquatch just ducks and literally disappears from view, bro. It looks like the rest of the bushes, or I'll find the video. It looks like the rest of the bushes around it, bro. It just straight disappeared.
I might have seen that.
Yeah, bro. Bigfoot train video. Here it is right here. 15 seconds. Here's YouTube. Why don't it ever? It never goes to like full size for me. Hold on, let me see if I could just go to YouTube. A little better. It's a little better. All right. And it just looks like every other fucking little brush out there, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, I've seen this one. That is crazy.
He's like, oh shit, they could probably see me. Let me dip down real quick. This look like a good spot. And he straight disappeared, bro. That's one of my favorite ones, and that one's recent. I think that was like 2022, 2023, something like that. So that wasn't anything. And like, if that is fake, that's a lot of work that you did to set that fake ass video up just for views.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of work. Got to time it all right. Have your camera rolling, and it's too much work. Just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. The way the sun was shining off his fur and it was like bouncing and.
See, what's crazy though, especially with that one being so new, is that we just had AI roll out. You said 2023. That's 2 years ago. They had to have been developing that shit at some point. Who knows what kind of shit leaked?
Exactly. There's a guy I follow on I want to say it's either on Instagram or on YouTube, and he goes out. He's so good at spotting Bigfoot, bro. Like, he'll go out and put his camera up and just point it at a random spot towards the woods or whatever. And inevitably, a Bigfoot will come and like start kind of creeping and peeking to see what he's looking at. And dude can spot him like a champ. And he'll like freeze frame it and like draw a little outline around the face, zoom in, and you like every once in a while you'll catch like the glimpse of like an eye kind of like peeking. You know what I'm saying? Like across behind a tree, or like just weird freaky shit, bro. And they all have distinct features. Like, he knows each one of them by a certain like colic, or like this one got a scar over his eyebrow. Yeah, bro, it's like that. Yep. Yep. He knows like the mating pairs. He knows everything, bro. Like, this is what he been doing it since he was a kid, bro. He just live up in the mountains somewhere. I'll send you his link. Cool ass channel, bro. You could tell he just like a stoner. He just be out there smoking weed and fucking talking to Bigfoot, bro. He like Northern California. Yeah. He's in the like Humboldt County, like where the best weed come from, bro. Like up there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Notorious Bigfoot territory up there. So
that's crazy.
How do you feel about any of these creatures being not necessarily very good at hiding, but more or less interdimensional creatures, like being able to pop in and out of our dimension at will?
That is another theory, and that's, I guess, super possible and stuff, because I don't know. You've done hallucinogenics, bro. You know how your perception's like totally able to just switch out. Yeah. So.
Yep. And it's wild because you can almost will it to happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm on specific types of hallucinogens and I'm like, yeah, what if everything just went flat right now, like 2-dimensional? Boom. Everything's 2-dimensional. And it's so wild that you say that, because when you're a 3-dimensional being in a 2-dimensional quote unquote world, you can see through the walls and all that shit, because it's not you're not bound by, you feel me? And it's crazy that I'm glad you said that. Hell yeah, bro.
Well, I've said it a lot of times too and shit, just on this show, like your eyes literally are a camera lens. It's literally the exact same thing. The same way a camera lens could go out of focus and pick some shit up, so can your eye. It's the same thing.
Yep. Straight up. And then when you just in tune to them different wavelengths, bro, like you say, man, it just takes you, because I can't even, like right now, currently, I can't perceive the 4th dimension in my head. I can't even think about it. It makes 0 sense to me. But at a certain mindset, it comes to me naturally, easily, almost. Like a shape like a Merkaba, bro. Like that's a crazy shape to think about in real life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's a crazy shape to think about in reality, bro, but like it exists. We're just at a lower plane, so we can't see it. All we'll see is like a fucking rotating. What would it look like? A 6-point star to us, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a rotating 6-point star to us.
Kind of
But
like two inverted pyramids.
Pyramids, yeah,
put
just kind of
together.
twisting. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it'll look like to us. But in the fourth dimension, you will be able to see all the angles and the shape within the shape. You know what I'm saying? Because that wall wouldn't exist in the fourth dimension. Like, I don't know. It's wild to think about. That's a great mind fucking experiment to go on right there, bro. Especially when you're in the right mindset, bro. Oh. Because you think about it, like, when you think about it, bro, in its base form, in its simplest form, everything is made of atoms. So you're made of the same shit that the table's made of, the floor, the walls, all that. And like, if you can, it's just like the Flash, bro, to me, kind of. If you can vibrate your molecules at the right frequency, the same frequency as the wall, you could just reach through that motherfucker, dude. Or if you could vibrate your molecules at the same, frequency as a concrete, you could put your hand right through concrete, no problem. It would not be a hindrance to you, because you'll fit through those little spaces. You know what I mean? Like, between the atoms, between the molecules, you'll fit between there, and then you'll come back together on the other side. Really cool to think about. And that's one of the ways that I think of like the fourth dimension in like a normal.
A lot of people say that you can walk straight through a wall as long as you just believe you can. I'll tell you right now, I cannot.
I'll believe it with all my heart, and I'll break my damn nose, man. Straight up. What up, Kev? Sugar Skulls.
What up? Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, that's one of them.
Appreciate you.
I don't know. Like, when gurus say stuff like that, it kind of, I don't know, kind of makes me wonder about the legitimacy of that guru, bro. Like, why can't you get through that wall? There is no wall. I was like, yo, there is a wall, bro. Look at my nose, man. Fuck you mean there is no wall? My nose will tell you otherwise. Give me a towel so I can wipe this blood up right now. You know what I mean? Killing me, bro. But
then you have the people that put their fists like through bricks, and
I was literally just about to say that you got martial artists who can do other like amazing things. The monks, bro. Have you seen that monk, bro? He'll make a dude grab a spear and like lean into him with all the force of his body, and he'll just stand there and let the spear just poke at his to the point where the spear itself is like bending, bro. He's putting that much force into stabbing this dude, and it won't cut through him, bro. Monks, bro. Same cats that can really like levitate and do all that shit, bro. The same ones, bro. Like, that's why Jesus went over there. He wanted to learn how to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. But them cats, like, they are so in tune with the vibration of everything around them that they can like literally make this part of their body rock solid. You know what I'm saying? Stronger than steel, just by concentrating on it, which is wild to see, but it's on video, it's on tape. News people have gone there and video recorded them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot. So
weird stuff.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Let me think if I got anything else real quick. Let me make sure. New Jersey Devil, we kind of went over. Chupacabra, we went over. The Makole Bembe, you heard of that? The dinosaur. It was like a tiny dinosaur.
Nah.
Yeah, it's like a miniature brontosaurus or something kind of shaped. So short, squat legs, big round body, long neck, tiny head, but it's small. and it's in the jungles in the Congo, bro, just running around. Yeah, these Africans have seen it. Yeah, bro, they like scared of it. Yeah, hold on, let me see if I could find a
let me
picture of
find
it.
out.
Yeah, let me see if I can find a picture real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna open up another Google page.
That would be raw.
Bro, it's been a thing. I can't believe I forgot about this. It's been a thing for the longest, bro. Here, I'm about to. This is just Google imaging real quick. So these are just basic pictures of it.
I find out I can have my own little foot.
Yeah. So it's like that tall compared to a human, like a giant Komodo dragon, like a big ass Komodo dragon. Let me see. Here's a photograph. So this is the kind of things that they catch on camera, like this type of stuff.
And now that I actually could see as it like being a giant monitor or something like that.
Yeah,
definitely see that.
Exactly. But like this is the type of pictures that they catch of it in the Congo, like that. In the like jungles out there, man.
It's like Loch Ness Monster almost. Maybe just not as big.
Not as big. Yep. It's like a miniature. A miniature. This is the like most famous one. That one. Because it's like you say, it's more monitor than dinosaur, but it just has like the. There you go.
Maybe that's like the same shit people are seeing in like modern day Loch Ness sightings.
Yes, something like that I could believe. Like I say, if it's a smaller one, yeah. Cause you know that they got the whatchamacallits. Have you seen the giant chimps in the Congo, bro?
Yeah.
You've seen them, bro? They man sized, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And they get out there and they like attack people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like something.
That's definitely. Yeah, it's not. I don't think that's fake at all.
Something happens in the Congo, bro. You feel me? Like something happens there. And that movie was there, Congo. Like they talking about like giant snakes and stuff being over there. You seen they had that video. It got scrubbed right away. I can't even find it no more. It was a cat. Two cats actually, scientific dudes, flying over the Amazon forest to go land at one of the like camps or whatever to go trek in the jungle, do exploration. They was gonna document some new animals, whatever. They flying over the jungle, bro, and they look down, giant river, you know what I'm saying, cutting through the forest. The trees and everything are growing over but you can still see the river on it. And there's a gigantic, it looked like an anaconda. That's what the guy said. He was like, it looks like a big ass anaconda, bro, laying across the river. And when I say the snake was so big that the river was dammed, there was like a small lake forming on the other side of the snake, bro. It was massive, bro, and it was just sitting there. The airplane gets over them, and you know it's loud, so it gets directly above him to where the guy holding the camera he swung past the wing and went backwards to catch them as they flew over, because you can't look down, you know what I'm saying? So he swung over the wing and went backwards, and when they went backwards, all you saw was like the tail end of this animal like slithering into the woods, bro. And when I say whole trees was like shaking, whole trees was shaking, bro. This thing was gigantic, and it's scrubbed. I can't find a video, a picture, Reddit. I can't find it nowhere. And this was in 2024, probably, maybe 2025. It's gone.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Titanoboa or whatever the fuck they call it, bro. So, I don't know, man. It's definitely some shit out there.
Jamie?
Tired guy, what it do? Yeah, that was it. The only other thing I had was how a lot of rumors about cryptids cryptids ended up being, I said cryptic, shout out to Ashley, being animals that they thought were extinct, like the okapi, the giant squid that they thought was like a big myth, but they found it, like it's big enough to take ships down. Leviathans, gorillas. They thought gorillas was a fake thing for the longest. Just things like that. So like,
that's another thing too, actually, with like say Bigfoot or Sasquatch stories, because those go back to like biblical times, and like we were talking about earlier,
the wild man in the wood.
Back in the day, like sharks and alligators are ginormous size, then why wouldn't there be ginormous size primates and shit like that too?
Exactly. And here's another thing about Bigfoot. This is why I believe in Bigfoot, because I've read like the Emerald Tablets, and I've read like the whole thing where they like experimented on a bunch of different animal human hybrids before they actually made us as humans. So like, I don't know if they were cruel enough, for lack of a better word, to just like incinerate the mistakes. You know what I mean? So what if they made a small Bigfoot and they was like, damn, this one's too little. And they put him in this area and was like, go ahead, run around here, do your thing. And then they made another one. Shit, this one too big. Put it over here. Damn, this one too hairy. They put it over. You know what I mean? Until they finally got it right. And then they made us humans. When I say us, I mean humans. And like, those other animals are just, those other beings, Sasquatch, are just mistakes. Like hybrids that didn't work to their plan, but they were still viable. And then they found each other out in the woods, you know, and created a little pocket population and grew from there.
I mean, that is definitely possible and shit.
That's one of the reasons I can stand behind a Sasquatch, a wild man in the woods. Because like you said, that story's been around for since ancient times, bro.
Yeah. And you know, that's like the whole theory behind like the old blood type, that like that was the original blood type, and then when the aliens or whoever started doing genetic experiments and put in different A and B pathogens to breed us into different species for specific tasks, shit like that.
That makes sense. Because the story is they made us to mine the gold for them. They got tired of doing it themselves. So they was like, yo, we got to make something smart enough to do the task. You know what I'm saying? But still dumb enough to not question why they doing it. So then they like, if you follow evolution back, if we did, you know, evolve from chimps, you got your chimp over here, you got your human over here. Everything in the middle pretty much could be like Sasquatch. You know what I'm saying? Just didn't cut it. Didn't work out right. Put him in the woods. Didn't work out right. Throw that one in Northern California. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Then they find each other.
Even actually not. It could have been exactly what they were going for, and it's just that's what's
just
left
to
over.
See what happened. Yeah, true. It could be that. I just like to think the bear booty. I just like to think outside the box, I guess. I can't say I subscribe to any of these creatures until I see them. But I am a firm believer in animals aren't extinct. A lot of animals aren't extinct. So
yeah,
same thing could be
There's
said
so
about
much
a lot of
parts
cryptids.
of the world that are like undiscovered and stuff like that.
Yep.
I was talking
Untapped,
with somebody, I think AJ I was talking about it the other day. Somebody put out their list of like the top 5 animals that they think could still be around that like supposedly are extinct but still could be around. And one of them was some type of wild boar. A wild boar is gonna survive. Like the ones in Texas and stuff, like they can't even get rid of those things.
Yeah.
No matter how hard they try.
That Siberian.
And then the place where these things live, it says it's like really dense jungle where like however many percent of it is still unexplored and stuff. And it's like, if it's unexplored, how do you figure that thing's not out there?
That thing's not there. Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Uncivil engineer, I agree. I think it's more than just creatures. Like they're not just animals. If you're talking about Bigfoot still, there's a lot of intelligence there. I feel like they actually teach their young. I feel like they form relationships and bonds with each other. I feel like they got a lot of the same traits as us.
Yeah.
Which is cool to think about, man. Like a whole family, because this dudes done caught families of Sasquatch doing weird things, like I don't know, sitting at the river's edge, just sitting there, chilling with each other for like 15 minutes, and then the like small Sasquatch would get up and like run off. You know what I'm saying, in the jungle or whatever, and then the two adults would get off and go follow them or whatever, just like what humans would do. Like if we out on a walk or whatever, we'll chill, look at the lake, shoot the shit for a minute, maybe take a couple selfies. Kids get reckless, get up, run off. We got to go follow them because fuck, it's a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like same type of thing, bro. This guy is amazing. I'll try to find his or I'll send you his link if I can remember. Real cool, man. A lot of them have more of an orangutan-y kind of look to them versus what we typically think of as Bigfoot. Like they have these weird moon faces, like really round. Like granted, I mean it comes in, you know, for the eyes, but like it's really like round and like huge eyes, bro. And like you could like there's plenty of videos of them just kind of peeking around the corner, or you'll see them pop like an eye up over a ridge or something and then pop back down. Just freaky things, man. But I've never heard of a person getting killed by a Sasquatch. I could tell you that.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So I don't think they're evil.
So with that one, and then like the story you were talking about earlier with the guy who can like set up the camera and point them out, and same thing, like they're peeking around and stuff. That like sounds like, you know, like these things, whatever they are, they're like super curious.
Very.
If they're that curious, I would figure like by now
we would have caught one or something.
Yeah, we would have been able to get like a real definitive, like good real video of one. If not, like actually caught one, like for sure at least some good video footage or something.
That's why I believe they also are interdimensional, because like if they do get in a situation like that, boop, they just pop out of our dimension and pop back in somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like they'll never be able to get caught. You'll never catch a fairy. Like fairies have been a myth and been around forever, bro, but no one has one on camera in real life. Like you still never caught a fairy on camera, bro. So see, she just said like, the same thing.
Stories like fairies and stuff are super old too.
That's what I mean, bro. Like, where did this start?
If people back in the day seen those things, why don't we see them now? Or how did they see them? Were they hallucinating too? Or
nope. I think that's all part of that ancient world, bro. That is no longer here with us.
Was their perception a lot better? Their pineal glands weren't so calcified?
That, and they were, you know how humans are, bro. We kill what we fear. And they found this whole shit and was like, yeah, we can't have y'all. So then they, you know, burn the forest or whatever. And like a person could be like, yeah, ain't nobody gonna go through all that just to get rid of some fairies, bro. When they first got to America, bro, y'all forget when they first got to America, they was killing buffalo just because they knew Native Americans needed them, bro.
If
Evil.
you think
Humans are
somebody ain't gonna
evil.
go through all that to do anything, better look at
You
them
wrong.
files.
You wrong, bro. Look at them
They'll
files,
go through
exactly, bro.
anything.
They'll do whatever they got to do to keep the perception what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the old world was very much a great place. Like, you look at like the old buildings that used to exist. There used to be bells in the buildings and in church, bro. You probably remember as a kid, bro. You used to remember hearing the bells
Yeah,
all the time,
all the time.
all
yeah.
the time. They took them shits out after World War II or before World War II or something like that. They went around the whole world, bro, and tore down every bell
Yeah.
because they knew the frequencies was healing people.
Obviously not like everybody and shit, different times now, but down by Amish land where Batter Up lives, by where Naughty Nate lives and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of churches do still have the bells and stuff and shit.
Yep.
Like, especially in like Nate's town and stuff. All the church bells go off at 6 o'clock,
Yep.
and then you see a lot of people when them bells come. You know, kids start coming out of each other's yards and start going home and shit. It's dinner time.
It's dinner time, bro. That whole conspiracy theory about them getting rid of the bells because of the frequencies and the healing and all that, bro. That's a deep dive, bro. Deep dive.
I've been wanting to plan that episode for
that's
a
a deep dive. We can get into that one whenever you ready. They've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
And they put it in your face, bro. They've been showing us that cracked Philadelphia bell for decades. Not decades, but yeah, decades. You know
What's crazy? Saying? It's like literally a currently ongoing thing still with the bells, because even just down the road here, when I was a little kid, I went to a Lutheran school for a couple of years, and there was a bell on the church there. We just go off all the time at noon and whatever, and even that church, all of a sudden, they just don't have a bell no more. Stop. Not that they don't ring it, they don't even have the bell.
It's gone, bro.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere now unless it's a really older town where they kind of like slower about getting to it. You can't, bro. There used to be a bell. I lived in Cleveland, Ohio, bro, and there was a bell that went off every hour, and it went off for however many hours it was. At 1 o'clock, 1 ring. 2 o'clock, 2 rings. 3 o'clock, 3 rings, and it did that all day until about 10 p.m. It wouldn't go off.
Some of the bells at the churches down south are.
And it's a healing thing, bro. It's a spiritual thing. It's a universal, and that's why they were cued to go off at the same time, because it would flood the whole with that frequency. You feel me? Like it would vibrate everything at that frequency, bro. They found that shit out and they stopped it, bro. Them I'm gonna tell you something about them Nazis. They were onto a lot of spiritual deep shit, along with you know the other war and everything that was going on there. They were really and the CIA, the same thing could be said about them. Everything from like mind control to remote viewing to lucid dreaming to they sinking dollars into that. And if it's not real, why are you sinking dollars into it, bro? You know
what's crazy is that they were building a little bell, and I think it was supposed to be their spaceship or some shit.
The Nazis, yeah, the Glocken. It actually is. that's a we'll talk about that one on that show. It's actually it's kind of believed to be still here in Argentina, where all of them went. You know about that myth, like all of them ran to Argentina afterwards.
Oh, that's not
all the ones that didn't come here.
That's real shit.
Yeah. All the ones that we didn't take for the CIA and shit. But yeah, they all went to Argentina, bro, and kept doing what they was doing just there. So they got it, and it's more or less More or less what it sounds like, bro. A giant bell that vibrates at a specific frequency to transport you through time and space.
I
Crazy fringe
wonder
off the wall thing.
who, if that's what they used to get over there and escape undetected.
Undetected. And it wasn't even Hitler. It was whoever the scientist guy is that came over here and helped us with the spaceships. Braun was his name, Warner Braun.
Yeah.
That guy. It was all him, bro. He was the one that was really into that off the wall, fringe, wild stuff, bro. So I don't know. It's it's a little truth in everything. You know what I mean? Just a little bit.
I mean, yeah, you got to give it some, like, as wild as it sounds. Think about it. We went over there and basically captured that dude and brought him over here. He started NASA. And that's we didn't believe there's some credibility to crazy stuff. Then
there you go.
Bro.
Look at the roots. You feel me? Look at the roots, bro. Look where it started, man. You got these cats out here worshiping Moloch, bro.
What if now you said look at the history?
Yeah.
Look at the, history of the United States and type of stuff that we be on.
We know better.
And stuff like that.
What if
we didn't even care about taking out the Fuhrer and the Nazis and stuff like that and the genocide? What if we literally went over there for the sole purpose of capturing them crazy scientists and getting whatever the hell they knew?
You remember what Dave Chappelle said?
We disguised it as war like we always do.
Oil? What you mean oil? Somebody cooking? What you talking about? Oh, you about to fry some chicken? Ain't nobody got no oil.
I love that skit so much.
They on to us. Bro spilled the water. He knocked over the water pitcher and dipped out, bro. That shit was so funny, bro. But it's the same thing, bro. It's like, yo, you not fooling us at this point, man. And like, eventually, I feel like the people are gonna get mad because you kind of insulting our intelligence. At a certain point, you feel me? Like you like, yo, you calling us dumb, and it's not necessarily we not dumb. We just disorganized. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's crazy, especially at this day and age too.
Yeah,
maybe
with
even
social
back
media.
in the day, if they would have just told the truth, been like, yo, these guys know some crazy shit. It's too crazy. It's detrimental. Like, we have to do something about it. People might be like, oh.
I'd have been like
what? Yeah.
I'd have been like, yo, do you want them working for us or against us?
Plain and simple. Somewhat fill us in on what this is so we believe you, but all right, that makes more sense than whatever other reason you decided to start a war for.
Facts. True. Einstein did dip out right before. That's true. That's true. Yeah, Einstein. Yep. But I would just word it just like that, yo. They got some of the highest intelligence when it comes to this in the world. Do y'all want us to go get them? Should we make them come work for us? No. Well, they also killing millions of people. Okay, I guess so. Go get them. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to be smooth about it, bro. Could have worded it better, I guess. But again, we're conspiracy theorists, bro. We wear tinfoil fitteds, man. You know what I'm saying? I believe everything was an inside job to a certain extent. Everything. Oh, yeah. Anything that's happened has been somewhat of an inside job, bro. Everything.
If it's happened in the last at least 200 years, oh yeah.
Or more, yeah. Oh yeah. Without a doubt, bro. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's giving warlords money, sending weapons to known drug kingpins, ooh, here's this new drug, crack. Let's put it in the hood. Just bro, you just not good to people. Like they're not good to each other. Humans
Yeah.
in charge are not good to the rest of us, man. It's bad.
Heck no.
Russia was on top of the game. I don't know what they had too much division over there. If they could have united and stayed united, they probably would have beat us in like everything.
Yeah.
But they just had so much inner turmoil and shit was going wrong within their own borders that they couldn't focus and work together enough to get there. Think of that war, and I think of how we had Germans, Italian, and Japanese people fighting on our side against those countries. Yeah, true. Crazy to think about, right?
Yeah.
Right? Literally knocking off your own ancestors.
It is crazy.
It's crazy to think about, bro. War is hell, bro. I don't know who coined that term, but they never lie, bro. War is hell, man, on Earth. Like I can't think of a worse situation to be in. And then I'm not even thinking of the people at the front lines, the people with uniforms on. I'm thinking about the people who just trying to go to work. The kids who just want to go outside and play, but they can't because it's fucking mortars hitting their neighborhood. You feel me? Like, bro, like shit like that breaks my heart, bro. And we shouldn't.
Just got hit by a bazooka.
Yeah, we shouldn't be at that place in our life, bro. That little kid who from Palestine or whatever, who ain't had no legs and arms. Because he lost them because of mortar strikes or whatever, like, and he out at the NBA games, and the NBA players showing the love and doing all that. Like it's horrible, bro. Like it's 2026 and we still fighting each other. Like, come on, man. Over nothing. Weird things like skin color and where you are on the map. And
there's
I don't know.
I mean, like you said, it's 2026 and they're still doing it, but in the early 2000s, there is a girl from college here in Chicago. And she went over there to the Gaza Strip, and she was going to school to be like a journalist.
Yeah.
So she went over there and was doing like journalism type shit on that. And the Israelis were bulldozing down Palestinians' house down the Gaza Strip and shit. And so she basically was standing in front of the bulldozer and stuff, and for the dude not to go run this house over, and he just went straight over her, straight through the house. Family was still inside the house, everything.
Insane. You got it right, Uncivil. If they can keep us in wars, they keep making that money. That's a fact. There's nothing more lucrative in the entire world than war. You are correct.
Yep.
Everything from the money they make during war to the spoils of war they get afterward. It's all about that money. You're absolutely
watch
right.
Lord of War, especially, or War Docs, but especially Lord of War. They show you that whole,
it's all
the whole
money,
purpose
man.
of war is for them to sit there and trade weapons between each other, and they make deals and fund each other, and stock each other up for the war before they have it. It's like literally like a game.
Yep. They sell weapons to both sides. Straight up. Like
it's
Tony Stark was doing.
Bored rich elites.
It's the families, bro. Them same
like
families, bro.
Them playing a board game or something. Literally.
Them same families, bro. And then they got their hands in all the defense contracts and defense corporations and weapons manufacturers. Just got their hands in everything, bro. That dude on I don't remember what Senate or whatever it was. Dude was like talking to the insurance people, and he was like, "Raise your hand if you if you own an insurance company, they all raise their hand. He was like, raise your hand if you own, I forgot the word, but there's a middleman that negotiates the price that you pay for pills, for medication. So he was like, raise your hand if you own a whatever company. Same people raised their hand. It was like, raise your hand if you own a pharmaceutical, advertising or marketing firm. Same people raised their hand. It was like, and then he was like, raise your hand if you own a pharmaceutical manufacturing company. And the same people raised their hand over and over again. And he was like, so you telling me right now under oath that you are the same people who create my disease, negotiate the price for the medication to fight my disease, advertise the medication for my disease, and manufacture the medication for my disease? And they was all like, He was like, that's it. I yield my time. He just gave up. He didn't even let him answer. He was like, that's all I need. I yield my time. And he sat back and let them motherfuckers sweat, bro. And they was over there sweating. And it's like, yo, it's dirty. It's dirty politics, bro.
Yeah, it is.
You making me sick so you can make money off me every step of the way, bro. Literally. And you just admitted to it under oath. It's crazy. Yep. Crazy. It's wild. And then they got population control, everything, man. Everything. It's all bad.
Crazy just how there's, I'm not gonna say that there's not good people in the world. There's lots of good people.
Hundreds of millions.
Just the fact that the people who aren't are able to.
They're in power.
Yeah.
They're in power.
I definitely believe that the amount of good people far outnumber the amount of these like greedy people. Just
Yep. It's not a contest, bro. It's not a fair fight, bro. It's not a fair fight. Them 1% are dominating the 99, bro. Dominant. And it's all because of the dollar. It's all because of money. And now the shit that they pulling with money, we'll talk about it on another show, but now the shit that they pulling with money right now, trying to like tank the price, the value of the dollar, and pretty much get it to where there's electronic money and only electronic money.
Yeah.
It's bad business, bro. It's all the plan has been laid out in front of us, bro.
That's been a conspiracy since, man.
Yeah.
A long time.
And they doing it. You heard what that British whatever dude, financial whatever, he was like, yeah, guys, make sure you be really smart about the market right now because there's gonna be a disclosure, information disclosure that's gonna change how the market operates. And it's like, bro, what do you mean? And how do you know to tell people that? Like, what is going on? And what does disclosure have to do with the price of money? Like, why would telling us that aliens exist make the price of my macaroni go up? You feel me? Like, why would it change the price of my mac and cheese? It shouldn't. It has nothing. One doesn't equal. It don't. There's no correlation between the two. But you're telling me that there is, which means there's a grander scheme of things, bro. Project Blue Book in full effect.
I think they've been trying to tell us to like
Blue Beam.
Disclosure. They're not just talking about the aliens. They're talking about
more than
everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
That could be it.
I think that's why they're trying to say that the boy Epstein is this Hitori Natasho, or however you say it, dude that created the Bitcoin.
The Bitcoin, yeah. Yep.
And then he was moving money around electronically, like through them kids' video games and stuff.
The video games and all that.
Yeah. So
it was like super dope money laundering, bro. And when I say super dope, I just mean it was slick. I don't mean like it was good. I just mean it was slick, bro. He was fucking moving a lot of money around and no one could trace it, man. Like no one knew where it was going, coming from, who it was coming from, where it was going, how he was funding a lot of this shit. This dude was a professor at a private college, bro, with no degree. How you pull that off? How you got, I said it last week, how you got billionaires and the most powerful people in the world pretty much asking your permission for things? You got Elon Musk begging to come kick it with you, bro. You feel me? Like, what are we doing here? What's going on? And then he's like, yeah, tax time coming up. You make sure you pay your taxes. Really, bro? You're supposed to pay our taxes? Y'all over there chomping on children, bro? Like, no, man. What?
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's just, I feel like a lot of it is an obedience test, too, to see what they can kind of get away with. COVID was kind of a obedience test as well. Y'all don't leave. Don't nobody go nowhere. Okay. Yeah. And we all just sat in the crib. And they was like, all right, I see. All we got to do is tell them, give them a reason, scare them, and then they're going to sit in the house.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. They like gearing us up for something is what I feel. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're gearing us up.
Tax returns is a giant scam to make all of us launder their money for them.
That could be it.
Put it back in the economy.
To put it back into the economy. That could be it.
Yeah.
That could be it. Because, like, I would love to see, with us being trillions of dollars in debt and been trillions of dollars in debt, I would like to see where the stimulus money came from. I like to see where, you know what I mean? Like, where are you getting this from? If we owe trillions of dollars to other people in other countries, how are you giving the entire country money right now? Where is it coming from? Are you just printing it? And then you wonder why, you know, shit costs so much, because the dollar ain't worth what it used to be.
But then the homie Elon shit said that there was a whole bunch of money that we had that wasn't accounted for and shit, and it's like, where's that at now?
Yeah, bro. Exactly.
Yeah. So we had an abundance of money. It's like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking
of money?
about?
They be telling us we ain't got shit.
What are you talking about? Everybody's struggling right now, bro.
There's an abundance of money. Why am I paying taxes at all?
And I ain't even grow up
ever.
I was born in the 80s, so like I wasn't even alive in the 40s and 50s. But like you look at like the TV shows and the commercials and stuff from like that era, and like, bro, they had a 3-bedroom crib with a dog, 2 kids, a fenced-in yard. That boy had a car for himself, a Cadillac or something like that, a riding lawnmower, the American dream, and the wife didn't work a lick.
Mm-hmm.
They did all that on a 1-person income. House, kids, everybody well taken care of and well fed on a single person's income, bro. And that was just in like the 40s and 50s, and we fell this far to where 2 people can barely do it. Come on, man. Something going on, bro. Something going on.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope we prepare for it mentally, physically, emotionally, because it's gonna be bigger than just it's gonna be more than just a war with you know, bullets. It's gonna be spiritual. It's gonna be emotional warfare. It's gonna be propaganda. It's gonna be a lot of us versus them, when we all should just unite and be one person, one group of people, one species. You feel me? It's gonna be a lot of division. That's how they make us weak. So stick together. Look out for each other. Do all the things you're supposed to do, man. Say it all the time, bro. Be a good human being. That's all you got to do. If you do that, you'll be great.
That's it. It's literally, it's so simple.
It's easy, bro. Be a good human being, bro. That's it.
So simple.
That's it. You see a cat walking down the street shivering, bro, and you got 2 coats on, give him one of your coats, man. You obviously can go get another one. You got 2 on right now. Let that man have your coat so he ain't standing on the corner shivering, bro. Don't matter if he a crackhead or not, bro. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I'm a firm believer. I don't know. You help that man out. That could be Jesus Christ himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That could be Jesus Christ himself right now. And you just guaranteed yourself a spot just by being a decent human being. You getting to heaven, bro. Jesus put your name on the list. And you don't even know it. You just going about your life normally. And you got a spot guaranteed in heaven, bro, that fast. Because you threw some change in that man cup or whatever the case may be. You feel me? You help that lady groceries get in her car or whatever, bro. Whatever. And yeah, the young kids, bro. The young kids for
into it,
sure.
some random people or something like same thing. Could be you just guaranteed yourself a spot in a different way by being a jerk off.
Yeah, now you got a spot somewhere else. You feel me? A guaranteed spot. Your shit got a name on it. Your seat got a name on it now. But this ain't where you want to be. You feel me? Like, I don't know, man. I say all that to say this. Be a good human being. Be a good person. Look out for each other. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I got.
We should freaking end it with that, yeah.
Hell yeah, that's my list.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you everybody for tapping in.
Absolutely.
Another great episode. Yeah. Hopefully everything's all right with the homie Chris.
I know.
I'm sure it is.
Everything good. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up. Make sure you're good. Hell yeah.
Catch us next week for another one. Catch me Monday for Snakes and Coffee. Tune in Saturday with the homie Wiz for another episode of Sophisticated Ignorance. Yeah. Always good times. Man. I appreciate Sophisticated Ignorance show so much.
It's a good vibe.
A lot of times at the end of the week, like you really need that time unwind to chill session, and kick it with your homies and unwind. Yeah. It's a perfect.
No kids around, laid back. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I'm going for, bro. I appreciate that. Hell yeah, I appreciate that.
But yeah. See you next week, everybody. Peace.
Peace.